everybody.
Hello, hi. Welcome back to Books and Bellies. I'm Bill.
And I'm T.
And we're here to tell you about two great read-alouds that you can share with your bump.
Yes. And we just want to cover how so very important reading to your child, reading to your bump, your baby to be is. From the womb on, it's so very important for literacy and learning and development, and we want to share that world with you.
Absolutely. Books are tools you can use to help your baby's language development happen. And there are so many books published every year for children. We're picking out some of the best new and some classics along the way, and we want to send them to you. No charge.
Right.
That's what Books and Bellies is all about.
Absolutely. So if you're ready, let's go. Really?
His editor was like, make it a caterpillar. So cool.
I know. It's a classic for sure.
Totally. 50 years plus. Well, hey, we're here to talk to you about some books. We've got a relatively new book, the first in a series called Arlo and Pips. And the first book in the series is called King of the Birds. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love this book because, first of all, it's a series. So if you like it and your child likes it, there are more. This is the very first one that introduces the characters. And I like it because it's a graphic novel. Mm-hmm. Now, T, I have heard some parents and caregivers say, when I'm in the library, I want something real for my child to read. Not a graphic novel, not a comic book. And, you know, we help patrons find what they want. But you know what? Graphic novels and comics are amazing to share with their babies. Yes, they are. Because, I mean, first of all, I got so much to say about this series. Every step of the way, I love sharing this with little ones. Here's the other thing, too. I feel like there are books that are kind of geared towards a little bit older readers, but we're never too young to hear a great children's book.
Absolutely. And I feel like graphic novels, they expand on imagination.
Definitely.
So you fill in the blocks, and I love, love, love that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
There's so much here. There's Arlo. You can see he's the king of the birds. And it's because he thinks he's really special because he's a crow. And so he's got some amazing crow skills that, you know, Pips doesn't have because, you know.
Oh, Pips.
Squirrels are to Pips as crows are to humans, I guess. So, you know, we got big old brains and so do crows. Couple more things about this book, where Arlo is persuading his new friend Pips that he is the king of the birds. Pips is like, you're not pretty like the toucan and the bird of paradise and the flamingo stand on one leg and you one. Lots of movement to do with this one and lots of observation. That as your baby grows older, they're going to see so much cool stuff.
Absolutely.
Striking a Vogue with Arlo. Very cool. And
I love that.
A couple more things about this one. We want you to have this book in your child's library to keep. When I was reading this aloud to a little bit older kids, we discovered a really fun thing to do, and that is Arlo the crow says, I can imitate almost any sound.
Oh, I love that.
Kiddos, look for the red star because that corresponds with right down there, a factoid.
I love that.
Yeah, so it's getting into informational textbooks. Never too young to do that, and of course, the author is, as a great mentor of mine said, the author's not looking over your shoulder. That means we read this however we need to with our babies, with our kiddos. So, yeah. This book is funny and fun and informational, and I do hope that you will get in touch with me at the library, and we will want to send you a copy of this. Yeah, what you got?
And I have the honor to read a super classic, The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. I remember a librarian reading this to me. Oh, yeah. So this is like dear to the 90s kids' hearts. So I just love it. You know, all the colors, and he just gets bigger and bigger, and I just love how he encourages you to eat healthy.
Yeah, I suppose it does. Yeah, sometimes, right?
So I love it, and I'm ready to dive into it whenever you are.
All right. I want to read this book to you, at least a good portion of it, so you get a sense of how great it is. It's the first book in Arlo and Pip's King of the Birds by Elise Gravel. This is published by Harper Alley. On the highest mountains and the greenest prairies, in the biggest cities and the deepest forests, in the whole universe, no bird is greater than me, the crow, king of the feathered world. Hello, my dear fans. Wait, what? Says Pips. You're not the greatest bird in the world. What do you mean? Of course I am. But these guys are so much prettier. The peacock, the flamingo, the blue jay. We see lots of those around Southwest Michigan. The bird of paradise, the toucan. Not everything is about beauty, you know. And even if it was, I'm gorgeous. With my shiny feathers and my piercing eyes, I could even be a fashion model. Here's Arlo striking a pose on the catwalk. Okay, you're cute, but can you sing? Like this? Asks Pip. Of course I can sing, says Arlo. And takes a bow. You have an unusual voice. I know, and that's not my only talent. I can imitate almost any sound. And here the star indicates a footnote. Cool concept to share with little ones. I can imitate almost any sound, says Arlo. You mean like a parrot? Exactly. Listen to that car horn over there. Honk, honk. And then Arlo does it too. Honk, honk. Here's the footnote. Crows are very good at imitating sounds, including human voices and words. Wow, impressive. You sound exactly like that car horn. Yes, and that's not all. I can count up to 6. Another starred footnote. Crows can count up to 6 objects, maybe more. They might even be able to add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, counts Arlo. That's easy, says Pips. Oh yeah, can you do it? Of course. 1, 1, and 1. See, it's not that easy for a bird. I can count because I have a big brain, says Arlo, and brings out a diagram showing most birds' brains, smaller, but crows' brains, a little bigger. Another footnote, crows have bigger brains than most birds. Some scientists say that they are as intelligent as 7-year-old humans. Wow. I'm going to stop reading now, but I'm telling you, when I read this to 1st and 2nd graders, that kind of blows some minds. Because smart as a 7-year-old? Well, maybe in some ways. Anyway, this book goes, and there are more in the series. We'd love to send you a copy. Hope you'll enjoy it when you get it.
All right, guys, let's dig in. I'm so very excited, and I had the honor to read The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. What an amazing book, and the fact that I get to read it as an adult to you all and your children. So let's dig in. Super beautiful and vivid colors all through this book. Oh, it's got a cute little note in it too. I love it. The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop, out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through, let's take a big breath, 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. The next day, it was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf. After that, he felt much better. Now, he wasn't hungry anymore. And he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out. And he was a beautiful butterfly. The end. I'm so very excited that we got to experience and journey together with the very hungry caterpillar. We learned colors, we learned food, we learned days of the week, we learned numbers. What can you ask more from a book? So if you want this, remember to contact us, and so that we can send this book to you for free.
T, I loved hearing you read Very Hungry
Thank
Caterpillar.
you.
That book is more than 50 years old, and it feels like it was written yesterday.
Honestly.
And written really well. It's so
Yes.
cool. All the reasons you said.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
You know what's amazing too? I was reading that in that edition, talking about how Eric Carle was playing with a hole punch, and he got his creativity on it. You know,
Really?
creativity comes from all kinds of places. Anyway,
I
awesome
never knew
reading.
that. You
That's
learn
amazing.
something new every day.
So cool.
And I absolutely love you reading this.
Oh, yeah.
I was a part of the crowd, guys. And when I say that Dooney and my son, have to get this book so we can finish it, he left us on a cliffhanger. And I am ready to get it so we can read it. I don't know if this is good for bedtime because I'm excited just reading this. But honestly, I just loved it, and you did such a good job reading it. Thank you so much for sharing your gifts.
It's so fun to read with you.
Thank you.
read
Same
together.
here. Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. Just a reminder, it's so important to read to your kids, and it's so important to sign up for Books and Bellies so you can get these free books for yourself.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Contact us, Bill C. at kpl.gov.
Oh, yeah.
That information is down below, and you can send me an email, and I will make sure we send copies of these books. Just let us know which books speak to you.
Absolutely.
Send them your way. Wow, so much fun, and we'll
Yeah.
see you on the next one in May.
See ya.